One of New Zealand Rugby's great servants, Rangitane Will Tane Norton, has died in Christchurch, aged 81. Former captain of the All Blacks who led them to a 3-1 series victory over the 1977 British and Irish Lions in their final Test rugby season, Norton made his first-class debut at Club Methven for Mid-Canterbury in 1961, playing 3 games. It would be another 10 years before he made his All Blacks debut against the 1971 British and Irish Lions. This was after he moved to Christchurch and started playing for Linwood Club. He made his Canterbury debut in 1969, playing 3 games, following this up with another 13 games in 1970 and an All Blacks trial. As the All Blacks underwent a rejuvenation after the 1970 tour of South Africa, Norton emerged as the selector's choice as a hooker to play the 1971 Lions. He made 27 consecutive Test appearances, including the 1972 Tests against Australia, the 1972-73 Tour de Canada, the United States, Great Britain, Ireland and France, Australia and Ireland in 1974 and South Africa in 1976. During his career, Nova's scrummaging. Zealand underwent a complete makeover after the Lions tour in 1971. Norton said in Behind the Silver Fern that they underestimated the English in forwards. We associated them with some of these flash clubs in London. It wasn't until we went there in 1972 and played Workington. Well, we have a different kettle of things there. They were tough, and that's where they were getting a lot of their power from, those guys. In the northern area. When J.J. Stewart took over as manager in 1973, he put the scrum through the mill to improve. We were trying to improve our scrumming because the Brits were so good, said Norton. We changed our grips, bindings and so on, but most of it was in our heads. We hadn't thought about it enough, but JJ was determined to make it right. They weren't more powerful than us, but we learned that we had to keep everyone working at scrum time, no losers hanging around, and we had to work at it over a long period. As a whore, her main job was to get her own ball, and if you got one of them, it was a bit of luck. He ended his Test career by leading the All Blacks to a series victory over the 1977 Lions. It also produced an infamous moment when New Zealand packed a 3-man scrum. Prop, John McEldowney had a cheater on his back and he had to leave. I had no problem with what we did. I would do it again tomorrow and it would still work. When McEldowney left and we had to wait 2 or 3 scrums, there was no way to put Laurie Knight, number 8, in the front row against Fran Cotton. I was getting into rugby spine injuries at the time and there was no way. So we took 3 men out, and the idiots put 8 against us and we still won the ball. You just hooked and she was gone. It was a disgrace to the New Zealand public for the All Blacks to be humiliated in that way, but I wish I didn't change what I did. Throughout his international career he was heavily linked with Maori rugby, playing 26 times for the Maori All Blacks and 7 times in the annual Inter-Island game for Southern Maori. He was presented with the Tom French Cup awarded to the Maori Player of the Year in 1973 and 1974. He played 89 times for Canterbury before retiring in 1977. Norton served in administration after his playing years and was awarded life membership of the Linwood Club and the Union of Canterbury. He was the president of New Zealand Rugby in 2003 to 2004 and was awarded the Steinlager Silver Sage for exceptional services to rugby in 2008. He was a member of the New Zealand Order of Merit, MNZM, awarded in 2006 for his service in rugby. Leave your like and comment in honor of this great icon of New Zealand rugby. We leave here our feelings and respect for this great idol of our rugby.